Mike Bammer. I'm the IVD tech specialist for the full-scale program. I'm going to start shooting some videos here, so can't really be out working on our cars as much right now, but we can try to pack a little learning in here. I'm locked out of school, so I can't even have all the right stuff to show you in these, but I'll try to make it as interesting as possible and as related as possible. I'm locked out of my school. I can't even get in, so I'm sitting here at home. Beautiful day. Let's shoot a video here. I'm going to take a look at parameters so that you have a better understanding. We're going to look at 10 today, which deals with batteries. Okay. In the past, we were dictating what batteries, specifically what batteries we used, and so this year change that up and give you a little bit of a ability to do some more determination about what batteries you choose to use. That said, any batteries you do use for this to propel the vehicle are going to have to be AGM. Okay. I wish I could say this was an EGM, but this is a sealed lead acid battery. This is not absorbent glass mat. So this one does not meet our requirements in parameters 10.1. So I would not be able to use this, but for demonstration purposes, that's what it's here for today. And how you end up with a 24 volt nominal voltage, that's where it's up to you too. So you can pick your batteries, but if you wanted to have, traditionally we've always run 12 volt batteries, 2 of them. And anytime you put batteries in series, you add up the battery voltage. Okay, it means there's only one path for the electricity to flow through it. That's what series is. So if I put 2 of these together, 12 and 12 is 24. That comes up with my 24 volt nominal voltage. Maybe for some reason you found you have some 6 volts, and for some reason maybe you're distributing weight around a little better. Maybe they're I don't know. You come up with the idea that this would work better. 4 6-volt batteries still gets you 24 volt nominal voltage. 3 8-volt batteries, 3 times 8. Guess what we're at? 24 volts. So you know, those kinds of things right there are left open to which you want to do. So they got to be AGM, and the nominal voltage has to come up to 24 volts. Okay. When you get those in, leave any stickers on. Okay. I want to be able to look at it when I'm doing my tech inspection and say, yep, that's a 12 volt. Yes, it's an AGM battery. You're good to go. And that, you know, so don't take the stickers off. How do you have your configuration for the cables to hook on? If you have top posts like these, where you can go ahead and put some sort of a battery clamp on that way, okay. If you happen to have some that just have a stud coming up off of there that you can hook your cables to, that's fine. If you had a side mount, that's fine. But they just have to be AGM, and the total voltage should come out to a nominal voltage of 24. Okay. That said, these batteries are going to have you last through especially the big race. That's 1 hour. The figure 8 is 20 minutes, and the probably a little less than 20 minutes on the sensor challenge. So you want to be able to get a battery or batteries that can hold up, especially for the hour-long run. Okay. So what you get, a couple of things with charging and batteries. You cannot charge during a heat. Okay. So once I get out there in the figure 8, I'm driving around the figure 8, and my battery dies, I'm done. I'm going as far as I can. I have to bring them back to the pits, charge them back up. You can charge up until the beginning of the races. You can charge in between the races or the heats, but you cannot charge during. You can't like stop the figure 8, we throw a battery charger on, go out and get 2 more laps to get a little better. No. Okay. Whatever you do on that battery charge, that's how far you go. Hour-long run. Okay. You're going to have stops and starts. There's stop signs along the way. There's a 5% grade hill. There's also some downhill. So you're going to be on and off the accelerator through the whole event. So not going to be flat like it is in the parking lot of school, or maybe you're doing your testing on. So keep that into mind. You're going to be expending more energy at the Kettering track than you will in your parking lot. Okay. That said, one of the other ways around that a little bit is if you, let's say I'm running 2 12 volt batteries, I get done with my figure 8, I get done with my sensor challenge, and my batteries are down. I could go back to the pits and charge them up. Or if I had exact same batteries, I could have another set. We get back to the pits, we swap out those batteries, and we go ahead and run the big race on freshly charged batteries. Okay. And I hope that's clear on that. So charging can happen before the events, in between the events or the heats, but not during, and you can't change your batteries out during a heat. So when you're done, you're done. Okay? Now, one of the biggest other issues, safety concerns, is just making sure this guy's protected. Okay? Be very careful in dealing with them. Any wrenches coming across here, if you touch across both of these, okay, you're going to complete the circuit. And whatever this happens to be, this happens to be a 685 cold cranking amp, that's what it's going to try to flow through that. Okay? So we want to make sure we're protecting our battery leads. Okay? 10.8 says that, 10.8 says they have to be enclosed. So this is just a battery box from, I think it's probably from TSC. But if you can get something that matches your battery, you're going to have to get your battery in here and get it secured. Okay, we get it in there. It's got a cover on it. It's going to keep our battery cables from being exposed, where we can get arcs and sparks off of those. Let's see, that's a little bit too big for this particular one. I would want to find a box that fit my batteries better. If I can put two 12 volts in the same battery box, perfect. Okay. If not, they need to be enclosed. Okay. And what you use, you don't have to buy this battery box. I know that there's some different ammo boxes out there, plastic ammo boxes, different plastic totes that fit your batteries better. So make that up however that works, so it's on secured in case of a spillover. We're going to be trying to contain those spills as best as possible. Okay. That said, make sure that this thing does get secured in. So a lot of times what we'll do is we'll end up with an angle iron bracket around there where this sets in and secure, so it can't slide all over the place. Okay. So the rest of securing on this particular one right here is that it has to be secured down too. Bungee cords, great invention. I do not want to see these out there at all. Okay. Because when this goes over, they're still going to stretch some more. That battery's going to be flopping around. Okay. One of the ones we like to end up using, just a simple ratchet strap. Okay, they're going to go ahead and get hooked on. You go ahead and get it hooked on one side, you bring it up over the top, you hook it down on the other. Go ahead and tighten that baby down. Okay, it's going to be secure. And then if I have to get in there, it's real quick and easy to release it, pull it back on off, and get into your batteries. Okay, if you wanted to come across here with a rod or a board or another piece of angle iron on top of the plastic with threaded rod and wing nuts, that would work too. But this has to be enclosed and secured. Alright, so that ends my look at 10. If you have any questions that I didn't cover in here that you need some more clarification on, go ahead and send me a note on Edmodo, and I will get back with you. If I got to reshoot some other stuff, I'll do that. But hopefully these are informational to you, and we'll be able to keep turning these out, and we'll get through this, guys. Just keep plugging along.